Right. You're comfortable. Can you see over the top all right?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want a booster cushion?
Yeah, how do you think?
Yeah, I'll get you one. It's all right. There you go, sit yourself on that.
Cheers.
Only in for an hour?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I'm going to use a laser pen to point stuff out. Got an armrest there. Is that comfortable?
Yeah.
Can you reach the side stick okay?
Yeah.
Reach the pedals okay?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So I'll just pause the sim and we'll go through the basic controls. Depending how well you do will be how many controls I ask you to do.
Yeah.
Have you got anything particular that you want to do? Is there anything in your mind that you want to...
Well, I just wanted to practice landings and all that.
Is it mainly landings you want to do?
Yeah. Landings and...
Is it just landings?
No, it's not just landings.
Okay.
It's basically everything.
So if we do Takeoff from Manchester,
Yeah.
and then we'll do a little triangular route all the way around, it's about 37 miles, yeah. Landing on the same runway but in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then you can practice that landing as many times as you want. You can just keep putting you back at 8 miles or 3 miles. And you can just keep doing the landing until you're bored of it.
Yeah.
Or you can do whatever you want. Okay, that sound good?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So obviously side stick, left for left, right for right. If you want to go down, push forward, take off, pull back. Now the thing with the side stick is, unlike in a Boeing you've got a yoke.
Yeah.
Right, well in a Boeing and a yoke, when you turn and then you let go of the yoke, it'll come back.
Yeah.
So the plane, when you let go, the plane will come back like this. In an Airbus that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
So when you bank over to the left, when you let go of the stick, it stays there.
Yeah.
And it'll just keep going around in circles.
Yeah.
All day long until you tell it to come back.
Yeah.
Okay? Same with up and down. Alright? Okay. So throttles. This is in the idle position now, so you can feel it against the stops there. Yeah. So for takeoff, we'll be going all the way forward. And now on the way forward, you'll feel 2 notches there. Can you feel those? Yeah. So the first one is called the climb gate. Now that's the position where we'll pull the throttles back to after takeoff, and then when this button here is lit up, auto thrust, that's when the auto thrust is active, when the throttle is in the climb position. The auto thrust will only work when this is in the climb position.
Yeah.
Okay. So what will happen is we'll go full toga for takeoff.
Yeah.
And then when I tell you to, 1, 2 clicks back, and then we're on auto thrust, and then the speed is managed by the computers. Okay.
Yeah.
When we land, we're going to come all the way back to idle, and now to get into reverse we have to lift these 2 levers, which allow the levers to come back more into full reverse.
Yeah.
And then we stay in full reverse till 70 knots. So we get to 70 knots, I'll call out 70 knots.
Yeah.
You'll say check, and at 70 knots go back to idle.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, I get it.
So what you need to be able to do, the throttles, as you're landing and you're coming down, the throttles will be here, and there'll be a call out 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, retard. So this is what happens with the throttles: 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, retard. Yeah? So you've got to be able to do that without looking at it.
Yeah.
Because if you look at it while you're landing, you'll just go off the runway. Yeah? So do you want to practice that? So go from there, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, retard. Wait for 70 knots, back to reverse idle, I missed that out before actually. Reverse idle until 40 knots. So if you can feel between idle and full reverse, there's a notch there.
Yeah.
See, the levers haven't dropped down yet. So we stay in reverse idle to about 40 knots, and then
Put it
back to there. So you need to go from there to there to there to there to there without looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, without looking at it.
Without looking at it. So if I go, so you're in, so it'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be there. You're coming down to land. So 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, retard, and now we're decelerating 70 knots, 40 knots. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we'll do with first time you land, I'll do the throttles. If you do the landing well and you think you can take more, then we'll get you to do the landing again, but with the throttles.
Yeah.
Until you can get it all right. Okay.
Perfect.
Because there's quite a lot to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in front of you on the display, this is our primary flight display, or PFD.
Yeah.
So this basically contains all the information we need to keep the airplane in the air.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got speed on this side, altitude on this side, and this is our artificial horizon. And if you notice, when we move the stick, see the crosshair moves?
Yeah.
And then this line here, which is a green line sat on top of that yellow line, that's going to be our rate of climb or rate of descent. So what will happen, that green line, as we take off, will do this.
Yeah.
And there'll be a number next to it. So if it's like that and it's got a 7, then we're climbing at 700 feet a minute. If it's like this and it's got a 6, we're descending at 600 feet a minute. Okay, so that line should always be green. If it ever goes orange or red, it means we're either in too steep a climb or too much of a steep descent.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it's ever red, we're basically in a dive. Alright, now as far as the speed goes, when we go to take off, obviously the speed's going to increase fast. We're going to watch the speed come up, and at 140 knots you're going to pull back on the stick to 12 degrees. Okay, about there, between 10 and 15.
Yeah.
10's fine, 15's okay, 12's ideal. Okay, and then once you've got the rate of climb, we're going to continue like that. When I tell you to, we're going to pull the throttles back, because they'll be there, won't they, to take off. We're going to pull the throttles back 2 clicks, and then we can forget about the throttles then.
Yeah.
Alright, so shortly after takeoff then, there'll be a green cross appears. First of all, there'll be a green horizontal line around about here, and that's a target for you to put the cross onto. So as we take off, the green line will appear along here. Put that black dot, put that crosshair right on the green line. Okay.
Yeah.
Shortly after that, that green line will change to a green cross.
What does that mean?
That's our target. That's called the flight director.
Oh.
So all we have to do then is keep this black dot. See this black dot here? That's basically us.
Yeah.
And these are our wings here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got to keep that black dot on the green cross. And as long as we do that, we'll follow the route that's going to be in the computer. Okay?
Yeah.
You got all that?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to put a route in the computer.
How would I get the recording? Digital? What is it?
We'll upload it and give you a link.
Oh.
Yeah.
What, can I download it to my phone or something?
You download it on whatever you want.
Oh.
Yeah. Basically, we put it on YouTube as a private video, so only you can access it.
Yeah.
Right. So as I'm putting it in now, you'll see the route starts to build on here.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
There we go. So we've got the route there now. So I'll put our V speeds in. You know what the V speeds are?
No.
Okay, so V1 is the speed at which we must continue the takeoff. Even if both engines fail, after V1 we're committed to take off. There's no option, there's not enough runway left to stop, so you've got to take off. Okay. V2 is speed which you don't really need to know about, and then VR, which is rotate. I'll call out rotate, and that's when you pull back to 10-12 degrees. Okay. So the rotate speed will be 140. I think we're good. Right. So rudder pedals, we haven't gone through the rudder pedals yet.
Yeah.
So the rudder pedals work like this. Yeah. So when you push one, the other one comes back. So if you feel as you push with your heel like this. No. So they work two ways. They work like this. Yeah. They're the brakes, but they work like this too. Yeah. So take your left foot off the pedal, put your right foot on the bottom of the pedal, and push forward. You see the other one come back?
Yeah. Is that the brake?
No, that's the rudder.
Oh. Oh yeah.
You know where the rudder is, don't you?
Yeah.
At the back of the plane on the tail. Yeah. So you're going to use the rudders on the runway. You're going to use the rudders to keep yourself straight while you take off. Yeah. So that'll keep you on the centre line. But while you're doing that, while we're trying to take off, and you're doing this to keep the plane straight, you don't want to be pressing the brakes.
Yeah.
Because then we'll slow down. Yeah. Okay. So what you want to do, if you make a conscious effort to curl your toes up to your shoes, and just use a heel, and then push forward on one, but take the weight off the other leg to allow it to come back, and then you can just feel. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to put us. Okay.
Well, does it actually like move or does
no?
That, oh.
But you'll think you're moving.
Oh.
Yeah. You've not been in one before.
But
this your first time?
No, because the other one moves. Like,
oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that in Salford?
No, it's not in the UK.
Oh right, okay. Right, so there's a runway in front of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we're going to do? You're going to go to. You see these are the engines here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see the blue circle moving. So parking brakes on. So we're going to go to 50%, which is about there. Yeah. Let them stabilise, and then we call stable, and then you hit it.
Yeah.
Okay. Parking brakes on in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, and then keep it nice and straight. Looking for 140 on here. Pull back to 10 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
The green line will appear. Keep your target on the green line. Okay.
Yeah.
Then it'll turn into a green cross. And then your job is to keep the black dot on the green cross. And if you do that, we'll follow this flight plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
It'll take a while to get used to it.
Yeah.
And I may need to intervene just to correct you.
Yeah.
So if I say let go of the stick, just take your hand off. I'll correct it and then give it you back. All right.
Yeah.
So switch flap 2 for takeoff. So this is the flaps coming out here. So there's the flaps extending now. You know what the flaps are, don't you? Over the wings. Make the wings bigger.
Yeah.
Auto brakes in case we decide to reject the takeoff. So what will happen then is if we decide to abort the takeoff, when we pull the throttles back, the brakes come on automatically.
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever you're ready, 50%, and then away you go. Okay. Hold stable. Okay, all the way forward. That's it. Keep your hands on the thrust levers. That's it, use your pedals, that's good. Very good. That's 100 knots. green line? See the green line?
Yeah.
Now the green cross. So put the black dot on the green cross.
Where's the cross?
Oh, there we go, mate. Go. Okay, so what? See how I'm putting the black dot on the green cross there?
Yeah.
Now if I let go now, it'll stay there. See? We need to fly with it. Okay, do you want to try?
What do I do?
So,
With the backing thing?
yeah, so you see we need to go right, look. Yeah?
Yeah.
So keep the black dot on the green cross. Okay, so you're struggling a bit now, aren't you?
Yeah.
So this is us.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we should be. The green cross is about to disappear off the screen.
Oh.
So which way do we need to go?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, you ready? That's it, now you're getting it. That's it, perfect. Let go, it'll stay there. You don't need to keep moving the stick, just correct it every now and then. So like now, just a little nudge down and then let go. That's it, perfect. So now it's going to stay, and it's going to follow this turn. We drifted off it a little bit, but it's going to try and maintain this turn. We're going to turn around now and line up with a runway.
Yeah.
Okay? A little nudge forward again now, just to bring that back onto the cross. That's it. Keep doing small corrections just to get back on course. So you can see we're going to turn right again in a minute, get back on that course. I'm going to start to slow us down now. I'm going to put the gear down. High here, so I'm going to put you back in a minute. So bring this back onto that cross.
tires.
So what I've done now, I've just put us at 3 miles. So there's the runway ahead of us.
Yeah.
It'll get clearer as we get nearer. Now you see those lights at the side of the runway?
Yeah.
Do you know what they are?
What, runway lights?
No. So those lights there, there's 4 lights, 4 spotlights.
Yeah.
And they shine out at different angles. And they tell us when we're on the correct height for the glide slope.
Yeah.
Okay. And what we should see is 2 red and 2 white. At the moment, I can see there. It's a little bit blurred, but I can see there's 3 red and 1 white.
1 white, yeah.
So what that means is that we're a little bit low. Okay. So what we would do is our descent rate is 800 feet a minute. So we would just when I release the pause, we're going to pull back a little bit and then level off, get this line more level so we're not descending as fast, and then till we see another one of those reds turn to white.
Yeah.
When we've got 2 red and 2 white,
we descend.
then we start to descend again at about 700-800 feet a minute. All right.
Yeah.
This will take you a few attempts.
Yeah.
All right. But also, if you follow this flight director, that should keep you on the right track as well.
Yeah.
All right. You ready? Yep. Right, now what's happening now is look at your rate of descent now.
Yeah.
It's gone orange, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And it's at 1,400 feet a minute. So we're in quite a steep dive now. And what do those lights tell us? How many have we got? 3.
Got 3
red.
One
So
white.
we're already a little bit
Yeah.
what, low or high?
Low.
Low. So we're already a bit low, and we're in a steep dive.
Yeah.
So you're going to need to do something pretty sharp now to correct this. Okay. Alright, because what's going to happen now, very very quickly, that 4th white will turn red. Yeah. All right. Think you can correct it?
Yeah.
500.
That's it.
400.
So what happens is, as we get nearer,
It goes white.
yeah, the way the kind of beam that comes out as the guide is like a wedge, and as we get nearer and nearer, the margin for error gets smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you watch me do it, I'll put it back again. So if you watch me do it now. So I'm a little bit low, so I'm just going to level it off a little bit. I'm going to wait till I see one of those reds turn to white. So I'm at 400 feet a minute now, so there's there's it just gone. I'm going to descend again now, back down to about 700 feet a minute. Okay, just correct my line. I'm drifting a little bit wide, so I'm going to go left a little bit. Okay. I've got 3 red again now, so I've gone a little bit low again, haven't I? Yeah. So I'm going to just correct that. Wait till I see one of those reds turn white again. There you go.
Yeah.
Now start the descent again.
300. 200.
Still 2 red, 2 white. 3 red.
100.
Pull back a little bit. We're nearly there now anyway, but it doesn't matter now. So
50.
Who controls these
40.
lights?
30.
those lights are set at different angles.
Who controls them? Like
Nobody. They're on all the time.
oh, no. Like how did they know like your high and or your?
Because each light is angled differently.
Oh, I get what you mean
Yeah.
now. Yeah, I get you.
So if you're above the beam of light,
Yeah, you're
you
gonna
see white, and if you're below it, you see red. Got like 2 lenses in them.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get what you mean.
Okay, so you have another go?
Yep.
So, pause it there. What do those lights tell us?
3 white, 1 red.
So we're a little bit high.
It needs to be.
What's our rate? What's our rate of descent at the minute?
Is it
How many hundreds of feet a minute are we?
150.
150, and it should be about 700. So we're almost flying level, yeah, and we're already too high, yeah. So we need to get down pretty quick now to be able to correct it. Yeah. All right. There you go. Oh, it's going to come in quick now, so be careful not to go too far. That's it. There you go. You got it. Back on course. Keep holding the stick. Never let go of the stick.
400. 300.
Yeah. Okay. We're getting nearer, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're getting better. All right. I'm going to give you another something to aid now. So what we really do is, you know, the green cross, which is called the flight director.
Yeah.
Really, that's not what we should use at all. We should use the ILS, which is the instrument landing system. So that's this here. Now what that does, it gives us these 2 purple diamonds. Okay. So this one here tells us where we are vertically, and this one tells us where we are horizontally.
Yeah.
So you can see horizontally we're bang on line with the runway. Yeah. Here we're just very, very, very slightly low. Okay. And we've got 2 red, 2 white, so that's okay. Yeah. But you can see here we're just starting to get low. That's a tiny bit. When it gets up here, that's when we have to start correcting it. So basically the rule of thumb is whichever way that the diamond is in relation to the yellow line is the way we need to go. So you can see there we need to go up a bit, don't we? And then the same, if this purple box started to go off to the left, then we need to go left. Yeah. So all the time during the descent, these 2 purple diamonds should be on these yellow markers. Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. So are we too?
So at the moment you're fine, because you see you've got your 2 red and well, I think you've got 3 red now, but only just. But you see it's only a little bit. Yeah. So at the moment everything's fine. Yeah. But you can see we're just starting to get low a little bit. But our rate of descent is what? What's our rate of descent?
What thingy? I mean, 150.
Never say thingy in an aeroplane, because you'll be out the door.
Yeah.
So 1,000 feet a minute. Yeah. Now our correct, when we're coming down nicely for a nice gentle descent, it's somewhere between 700 and 800 feet a minute. So we're descending a little bit more than we should. Okay.
Yeah.
So just bear that in mind. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Am I too high?
You tell me. Are you too high?
Red means you're high.
Does it?
No, I mean low.
Correct. You're too low, aren't you?
Yeah.
So look at this. That's telling you you're too low, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's getting to be quite a lot, and you're getting quite near now. So it's going to go wrong very quickly, unless you correct it. Yeah. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put you back at 8 miles. Now, looks a bit further away, but it'll give you longer to get used to it. So just concentrate on keeping these diamonds on these yellow markers. So this is always the most difficult bit of flying the plane.
Yeah.
Any idiot can take off. Yeah, but getting it down is the bit that counts.
Hard.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
You ready?
Am I okay?
2,000.
Are you okay? You tell me. How are we doing? So, left and right, how are we doing? Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah? We're more or less bang on, aren't we? So, we're on line with the runway.
Yeah.
What about vertically? How are we doing? Are we a little bit
high?
No.
I mean low, yeah.
Yeah, little bit low, but it's not much. Okay, but if you continue, you see what's your rate of descent on here? What we're descending at?
2,100.
No.
I mean two.
What number's against that?
2,100.
No.
Is it not?
What's this green number?
11.
1,100. 1,100 feet a minute. Okay. So instead of being like this, we're like this. We should be here. We're here.
No.
Wow, was that rain?
I think so.
So what I'm telling you there is that we're descending too fast and we're already low.
Yeah.
Yeah? So you need to correct that, okay? You ready? Right, I'm going to put you back again. Right, just let me take control for a minute. Okay, press your red button. No, red button. That's it. That's the autopilot off. Okay, so you're in control now. Okay, what's happening now? Where are we vertically? We can see we're bang on horizontally, aren't we? Where are we vertically?
We're a little bit low.
We're a little bit low. What's our descent rate? What rate are we descending at?
1,700.
What should we be at?
7.
So if we're already low now and we're descending at 1,700, we're going to get very low very quick, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah? So you need to correct it and pull back, get the diamond back on the yellow marker. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've corrected it. You've got the marker back on there. But what's our rate of descent now?
9.
Is it? Is that our rate of descent? Are we going up or down?
Going up.
We're going up. We're climbing at 900 feet a minute.
Yeah.
But we're actually, where the glide slope is, we're actually on the right position, but we're like this now. We're going up. So even though we're right now,
this needs to be here.
so this needs to be back down at 700 now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Otherwise this is going to drift off again. Yeah? It's getting away from you again now, isn't it? Okay, so it's gone basically that far off now, it's gone off the scale. So we're look in front, you see? Way too high now.
Yeah.
We never make that. Alright? We'll just keep doing it till you get it right. Okay? You ready? Just let go for a minute. So the autopilot's on now, okay? You can see it's keeping these markers bang on, isn't it? And the descent rate, what is it? 900 feet a minute. It'll probably go to about 8 soon. But you can see how it's keeping the markers bang on. It's doing a pretty good job of it. Yeah? So whenever you're ready, press your red button, that turns the autopilot off, and then you've got control again. That's it. You corrected it. Well done. That's it. Now we're getting it. Don't forget to look outside as well.
Yeah.
It's very good now. Away from you now. That's it, good recovery.
1,000.
Okay. So you did really well at the start, and it just got away from you, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So you can see we've got 4 whites, and we're off the scale here. So we've just got a purple arrow pointing down, which is telling us that we're way too high.
Yeah.
And also you've drifted off to the left, haven't you?
Yeah.
You can see, yeah. So you've concentrated that much on keeping the horizontal. You've lost the vertical. You've lost the horizontal. But that's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, ready? So just let the autopilot take it for a few seconds, and then I'll tell you when you can press the red button. Okay, whenever you're ready. So that soon means we're 2,000 feet above the ground. So you're nailing it now. Gears down. That took care of everything else. Now all you got to do is land it.
$1,000.
Okay, you lost it there. You were doing well then, right up to that point, and you just dive down and to the right. So you see, can you see?
Take it, like not 8 miles, 4 miles. I mean, yeah.
That was 8 miles you started off at, yeah.
Oh no, I mean put it at 4 miles.
I can only do 3 or 8.
Put 3 in it.
Sure?
Yeah. Because 8 is taking too long.
Yeah, but that's good practice. Because you weren't doing it at 3, so I thought I'd do it. You can try it at 3. It's fine. You've got 20 minutes left to get this right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready? Let the autopilot take it for just a few seconds. I'll tell you when. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Wait, did I press it? Is it?
Yeah, you're in control. You've got control. That's what I mean, 3 miles, it's not very long. Okay, so we're drifting off again, aren't we, to the right? Yeah. What will help you? Keep looking at this. This green line is your direction, and it needs to go right through the middle of the runway there. You can see we're going to go off to the right, aren't we?
Yeah.
And that's what that's telling us there as well. So we're a little bit high. We've got 3 whites there, so that's high, isn't it? This is showing us that we're high, and this is showing us that we're right.
Yeah. It's complicated.
It's not complicated, it's just practice. Yeah. Do you want to do 3 miles or 8?
8. Go back at 8.
I thought so.
Yeah.
It's too quick, isn't it? 3.
Too fast.
You're already on top of the runway.
Yeah.
Right, let the autopilot just deal with it for a few seconds. Okay, whenever you're ready. You're bang on. Ready? No, you've drifted left, you need to go right. Bang on, vertically you bang on, or more or less. Okay, so vertically you're not bad, but horizontally you've gone off the scale, haven't you?
Yeah.
So look where you're pointing. Yeah. So don't forget, when you're trying to keep it correctly vertical, don't forget about your horizontal. You've got to keep it lined up. Yeah. So the thing to do is scan this 1 second, 1 second, look up 1 second. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let the autopilot just take it again. Okay, whenever you're ready. This is quite good.
2,000.
Just a small correction to the right. That's it. Straighten up again now. Keep that green line right through the middle of the runway. Good correction. That's it, nice.
1,000.
This could be the one.
Hopefully.
Five hundred. 400. 300.
Don't worry about the throttles, I'll do them.
200. 100. Glide slope. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Perfect.
It is perfect. For me it is.
Okay, so what we're going to do now, we just need to smooth it out. So what I haven't told you about yet is the flare. So as we come down, we get 50, 40, 30, 20.
And you pull up.
So yeah, so what that means is we don't hit the ground at 700 feet a minute.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah? So we just flare it out. So you come down and then at 30 or 20,
pull up.
just a little pull back, and that just nice little, and then you weren't quite, you were a bit left, weren't you?
I know.
Yeah, but it's very good. So you're really getting there now. So we'll put you back. Now this will take a little while for the autopilot just to get hold of it, but just give it a minute. Okay, whenever you're ready. Okay, so it's just starting to get away from you now. So what's this telling us?
But I'm getting away with like
We're too, what are we?
Too low.
We're too low. Okay, and what's this telling us? What's our rate of descent? 1,000 feet a minute. What should it be? What's the correct? 700 feet a minute. So we're already low, and we're in too much of a descent, aren't we?
Yeah.
So it's getting away from us quickly now, isn't it? Yeah. You've got plenty of time to do it because we're still 6 miles away.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you need to do you need to correct it quick. All right. Ready?
Yep.
1,000. Glide slope. Glide slope.
Not too far. But just get careful. No, you've got to go too far now. You've gone the other way. Bring it down, bring it down. That's it. Try and get back to around 700-800 feet a minute.
1,000.
Looking good.
500.
Little bit low, not much.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10.
That was alright, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But this time you're going to do the throttles as well. Yeah? Can you remember what I said?
Yeah. Retard and then full
So,
reverse.
you're going to be here. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, retard until 70 knots. Reverse idle until 40 knots. Yeah?
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
Let the autopilot just take it for a minute. Don't touch the stick. Not yet. Right, it's all yours now, everything. Whenever you're ready. Hand on the throttles.
$2,000. 1,000.
'Can I start lowering the speed?
Don't worry about the speed.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
Okay, so you lost it there, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you've gone way low now, look. So you've got 4 reds. Yeah? So you've got 5 minutes left to get this right. Do you want to go 8 miles or 3?
Let's go 3. Let's try 3.
3 miles?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll get it at 8 first. I'll get the autopilot, get the plane nice and stable, and then I'll put it at 3. Are you ready?
Yeah.
1,000. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Got it now, haven't you?
Yeah.
Just needs just a little bit more smoothness, maybe, but it's nearly there now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Feeling confident?
Yep.
Good. Okay. Select the autopilot again. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Two thousand.
If I don't say anything, it's because you're doing well.
One thousand.
'Your line a bit now, you need to go a bit left.
Line slope.
So you kind of lost that one, haven't you? You're way off to the...
Yeah, too far.
Too far. Yeah. Too low and too far right, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. This is going to be your last one.
Yeah.
Okay. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, whenever you're ready. There's 180 people on this plane, all depending on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
2,000.
Looking good.
One thousand.
Should rate of descent. Nice line. Just get back on that glide slope
400.
again.
Three hundred. Glide slope.
Just drifting to the right a little
Glide
bit.
slope. Glide slope.
That's it, coming back online now.
Glide slope.
It's okay, looking good. Bring it down a bit
Glide
more.
slope.
Yeah, hold it there.
50.
Too low.
40.
Terrain.
30. 20. Retard.
Boilers. First green, decel. 70 knots. Use your feet to bring it to a stop. Use your brakes. Still doing 65 knots. Gonna run out of runway soon. Okay,
Not bad.
not bad. So what you did wrong there was you cancelled the reverse too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cancelled the reverse, you're still doing like 6, 70, 80 knots or something like that.
Yeah. 80.
I think you're doing like 80 knots, yeah. So, but in the space of an hour, you've gone from really shit to pretty alright, really.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I'll come back again and try
Yeah.
again, innit?
just practicing it now.
Yeah, yeah.
In the meantime, watch as many videos as you can,
Yeah, I will.
because that's how you learn.
Yeah, I'm gonna attend tomorrow. I'm gonna come back.
Yeah,
Can my dad take me a picture?
of course you can, yeah.
While the lights are on.
If you want to book before you leave, we'll do it at half price.
Is it?
Hey. Afternoon. He's not even here.
Oh, is he not?
Got him back.
Yeah, cheers.
Better?
Yeah. Right. I'll just take a picture.
There's a really good bit, really good criteria.
Right, I'll just take a picture of
Do
you.
you want me to get one of the pair of you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Move your seat in.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, look at me. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Perfect. Cheers, mate. That's it.
So armrest up. Seat all the way back first. That's it. There you go.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Alright. Seat.